is Liz Green with a stress proofing tip. Right now, it seems like we're all dealing with something I like to call uncertainty fatigue. Kind of got used to the amount of uncertainty in our lives when COVID-19 started in March and April. But now it's going to be September and it's time for kids to go back to school, and there is still an unrelenting amount of uncertainty. And uncertainty causes stress that can be paralyzing because our brains are so busy dealing with all of this incoming, what feels like problems we need to solve but don't have solutions, that we aren't able to think critically and creatively, which can be a problem if those two things are something you need to do your job. So what do we do about this uncertainty fatigue? I want to give you two things to think about. One is something to add, and another is something to take away. First, let's talk about the add. Perhaps you've had pretty good coping mechanisms so far, but now they're not working as well as they did back in June and July. That's okay. I'm experiencing that too. My suggestion is that you add something to those coping skills. For me, I have needed to add something that will reset my mindset to be more positive. I've been listening to Dr. Bertice Berry every morning. She does a brief, maybe 5-minute video, tells us a story that always has an amazing point. But there's something even about her voice that is calming, and it allows me, after reading the newspaper, which often gets me in a little bit of a negative mindset, to reset and start looking at things in a more positive way, in a more productive way. So that's something that I've added. The thing to take away is we all have these things that allow those negative thoughts, that stress to come into our lives. For me, that is often television media. I can read the newspaper and that doesn't create the same sort of stress reaction as watching something on television. I have pretty much stopped watching any broadcast television, just watching it streaming. Don't have any of those images coming at me. That has made a difference for me. So I'm taking one thing away and bringing one thing in. So think about it. Are there things that you could do that would make you feel better, allow you to start your day in a more positive way? And are those things that you need to keep out a little bit more? I have some suggestions on embraceyourheart.com for things that you could do that would fit. There is a quiz there to see if you're a border collie or an iguana, to give you some ideas of how you might disengage from the things that are causing you stress. And I do have a Coping with Uncertainty ebook that is yours if you want it at no cost. Visit me there at embraceyourheart.com. And until then, I wish you low stress and great success.